following is a series of brief videos on customizing your IntelliBid database to include adding your own custom items, building your own custom assemblies, and then organizing those items and assemblies in the takeoff libraries in a manner of your own choosing. Now, when you first open up IntelliBid, you're going to be in the job screen. It's a good idea to start a brand new job. I just started one here. Start up or add just a name and a number just as a sample, and then go to the takeoff screen, and then also down here in the maintenance on the left-hand side, open up the item maintenance as well as the item library maintenance. Now, the first step is basically just going to go through and discuss adding items into the database. In the item maintenance, you can go into different basically volumes of the database broken into electrical, data, low voltage. DB4, DB5, 7, and 8 are all for user customized locations. As an example, DB4, it's a blank section of the database. Down in the bottom left corner, you have the option to change with this database button here to change the names of the database section, so you can go in and maybe set up a generic My Database. You can call it anything you want. You also have a series of categories here that you can go in and label the names of these. Typical use for this would be maybe manufacturers. Individual manufacturers can be set up, and then within the one category 400, we'll just set up here an area in the database called My Database. Now, you can go in and add at the top here with this manually adding a series of items, going in and putting a description. Very generic in this case. It could be a 40-character description, a long description with up to 250 characters. You can put a material unit, a labor unit. A unit of measure will be important, typically each on or cartons or bags, but typically break it down by the price per unit, or a price per foot in some cases if it was some cable. Let's say 12.2 MC cable, or 12.3 SOW cable. Now, it can be anything. Now, this is a price per foot. You also have the option with different attributes, but I'm just going to point out a couple. Cost codes, manufacturer and catalog numbers can be added into the system as well. Now, as you start adding more and more items, one thing that can be added also is what's known as a header in order to kind of categorize your database. So I'm going to insert a header here, and I'm just going to make it generic. You can call it anything you want. This could be face plates. One could be receptacles. Another one could be different types of boxes, or any other parts and pieces. Cat 5e cable, Cat 6 cable, all separated instead of just one large database. So as an example, I've added these items in here. Somewhere down at the bottom, I can also, using the right-click options, instead of appending a header, I can also insert a header. In this case, anywhere I want, header number 2. And really what I've done is separated a list of material into two basic groups. Now, once you've done that, you are ready for some takeoff. But prior to that, there's a relationship with the items in terms of headers and the item libraries, and that's what the next video is going to be discussing item library maintenance.